Well, one thing about it, you bring the word out. Now, I'm happy to introduce the Democratic nominee for mayor of Greenville, Mississippi. Brother Carl McGee.
But Congressman, Pastor Vincent, Pastor Hall, all the other ministers in the audience, my pastor, spiritual leadership and father, it is really an honor to be before you tonight. I've been at City Hall for the last 8 years. I've worked extremely hard, recovering from 30 and 40 years of neglect. And I have an opponent that wants to take me back.
Oh, no. All right.
That wants to take me back. But I'm not going to.
All right.
When you stand in a community with citizens and they tell you if it rains for an hour, they can't flush the toilet, I'm not going back.
All right.
As I stand before you tonight, not only do they have a brand new sewer system, they have new streets, curbs, and gutters go along with that.
All right.
I'm not going back.
All right.
When I stand before you and I've watched over the years as businesses like Boeing Industries, Fruit of the Loom, Classic Pillar, I mean major corporations left this community.
Yeah.
And I knew who was in charge at the time.
Yeah.
I'm not going back.
Don't go back. Right.
You all might want to go back.
No, we don't.
That's not going to happen with me. I have a vision for this community, and I shared that with you on the campaign trail. I've talked about making our community, I've given it that safe and prosperous community that's going to invite investment here. Opportunity when that $1 billion knock comes at the door, we'll be ready for it. I've talked to you about education in this community. Once I become the mayor, we'll have to have a serious conversation, and it's going to test your commitment to education. But I want you to think, before we get to that conversation, what happens with communities around the country that are moving. I want you to understand how old or how new the oldest school building is in our community. I want you to understand that over Greenville High campus, a campus that was built for 900 students, you have 60 and you're trying to have education. I am just as concerned as each one of you about crime in this community.
That's right.
When I become the mayor, we'll make sure that the police department has everything they need to be effective in this community. We're doing things right now to curtail crime, and it's going to be effective. Somebody said we don't have enough equipment. We're going to get them all the cars they need. Right now, there are 5 brand new units sitting down on the lot. We're going to get them more. But you're not going to see police cars piled on top of each other downtown Greenville and Washington Avenue. And then no repercussions. Because I'm responsible as mayor to protect your tax dollars. And we're going to make that happen. I know I only had 3 minutes, Congressman. We'll still be on the... Take my time. But I'm a retiree from almost there. I moved to Greenville in 1978, and I clearly know what it took for me to make my decision to move my family here. I've raised 2 kids here in Greenville. Greenville has blessed our family in huge ways. I'm here to serve this country. I'm not here standing in front of you portraying myself as something that I'm not. Like my own. I'm not standing in front of you making empty promises. I'm not walking through your neighborhood, some of you I won't get a chance to talk to, and just showing up on the scene. I've been in your neighborhood for the last 8 years, dealing with your problems, whether it's a leaking water meter, or your garbage wasn't picked up, or you had 80% of failed streets in certain sections. I was on a meeting 2 weeks ago, and I was really misquoted. I said something I didn't even know I said. But while standing up speaking, it was said, my opponent said that he doesn't feel that a street with 12 houses on it no. Now let me tell you what he said. Let me quote. And I hope you're recording this. There's something going on at City Hall that I just don't like, and I think it's wrong. It's a complete waste of taxpayers' money. I saw them overlaying a street that only had 12 houses on it. And that's a complete waste. And I said to myself while I was just meltdown going on, I hope they hear that. Because guess what? Myself, the mayor, and other council members, we spent a lot of time trying to make sure that where 80% of the failed streets in this community, that goes away. I believe poor people should have good streets.
That's right. All right.
I don't think just because you live in a $200,000 home, you shouldn't get any service. I don't think you should be last on the list when it comes to a major problem, whether it's an infrastructure failure, that you should have to wait because we got to go into the other part of town. Not going back.
Come on.
I am not going back to this.
All right now.
November 8th, you have a decision to make. All these Democrats up here, they're here to serve you. They're ready to move you forward. They're not taking you back. There are no holocrats or imposters up here.
Right.
These people are about service and helping you.
Right.
And it's going to be up to you to get out and deal with these people who are imposters, who call themselves independent/Republicans. Don't be fooled by it. It is important that you get out, and you get your neighbors out, you get your families out. You know people who need a ride, you got to get these people out of November 8th. And let's take care of business. Deal with these imposters. Because if you don't get these guys in office, you see what's going to happen. On December the 12th, you got to come out again. You got to come out in numbers. Because the devil is busy in this community. The devil is coming to you as an imposter. The devil is making empty promises to you. And the bad part about it, some of us are going.
Oh, come on.
You're right.
You all may want to go back. I'm not going.
All right.
I ask you for your prayers and your votes. May God continue to bless you.
Yeah!